Still Real Madrid's to lose over in Spain, of course, as they dominate La Liga with, of course, an extended now, 8 points clearance to the top of the table. Can anyone catch them at the top? We're going to take a little look next. That's right, let's get another prediction video. Today, we're taking a look at match number 31. That's right, as La Liga returns this weekend with some ding-dong matches to look forward to. Who's going to make a full advantage of this week's end action? We'll get into it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, and if you do, subscribe, smash the like, and of course, let's get into it. Of course, now we have been a bit of bumpy road recently over on the channel. I may or may not have did predictions last time around because there was a week gap. I'm not sure, but anyway, we're just going to talk about the results. I'm not really want to flex my prediction muscles just yet, but we will have a look at you guys to see who did participate in the Super Brew, and I will take a look at that shortly. But these are a recap of the results right here, right now. Cadiz with a 1-0 win over Granada. A big win it was for them. Meanwhile, Getafe lost at home to Sevilla. Not too shabby for them on that one. Give me a second while I punch this bad boy in and get the Super Brew up and running. Which one is it? Is it that? Oh, I don't know. How about that? Oh, buck's sakes. How about that? All right, let's get into it then. Of course, Getafe did lose to Sevilla 1-0 there. Of course, Osasuna with a big away win against Almeria 3-0 on the road for them. Valencia with a 0-0 draw against Mallorca. Point in the bag for them. Meanwhile, Barcelona with just the 1-0 win over Las Palmas. That's good enough for them. Celta Vigo with a draw against Vallecano 0-0. Girona back to winning ways with a big 3-2 win over Real Betis. Big win it was. Sociedad also picking up a win on the road. 1-0 winners over Alaves. Real Madrid with a 2-0 win over Bilbao. Of course, and Atletico with a big 2-1 win, an important one, over Villarreal to give themselves a big old boost. That's right. So that's, of course, the results. The table looks like this, guys. Real Madrid currently kicking ass and taking names, 75 points on the board, with Barcelona now in second. Girona are in third. Atletico Madrid are in fourth with 58 points. A couple of points cleared over Bilbao. Sociedad looking like they're playing in the Europa League or maybe even Conference League as it stands. Almeria, Granada and Cadiz are going down as it stands. That's, of course, the state of play there. What about our own prediction league? What is the state of play on that then? Well, let's have a little look at it, shall we? Here we go then. It is Philly 77 kicking ass with 17 points this past week. Costas K, he's okay with 16. Mo's up there as well. Is he the champion? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? Costas K is the champion. Well, he's currently well, we'll see that in a minute. Mo's up there, Jake Harmon up there, summer 2018 Barcelonista, and then the chasing pack. Well, the leaderboard does show Costas K up there as champion right now, 301 points. Russell Frost up there is 296.5. Philly 77 is in bronze, and he also got the yellow jersey for this past week, so well done to him. But of course, it's still loads of points on the offering, so don't get your knickers in a twist. There's still plenty of points to be had this next week, and we're going to take a little look at those next week again, and they're coming at you right about now. There we go. Of course, I'm getting into it. I'm going to get excited, so let's look forward to these games kicking all off with Friday, April the 12th, over in, of course, Real Betis. That's right. Let's get into this one. Played each other 49 times in 1995. We've got 16 wins for Real Betis, 18 wins for Celta Vigo, and we've got 15 draws. Of course, Betis 4-1 win, their biggest, scoring 58 goals in 49 matches, 1.18 goals a game ratio. Celta Vigo 5-1 win, their biggest, scoring 70 goals in those 49 matches, 1.43 goals a game ratio. Celta Vigo on 50% form, of course, at the moment. 2 wins, 2 defeats, and 2 draws heading into this one. 17th for the table, 28 points for the campaign. They are, of course, now under new managerialship. Pellegrini, though, on the back of 4 defeats on the spin, they're down to 8th, 42 points for the campaign. Maybe, just maybe, Pellegrini could also be on his way out as well. Last time around over at the Benito Vallmiran, it was a 4-3 win for Celta Vigo, who are unbeaten against Real Betis over the last 5. Bit of a ding-dong this one. It's actually 4 wins out of the last 5 for them, and like I said, unbeaten against Real Betis. But the odds for this one, we're looking at Real Betis 23-20 for the victory, 25 is the draw, 9-4 is your away win. Celta Vigo, I'm going for Betis here, but realistically, it looks like Celta Vigo got this one on toast, but we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong next time around. Meanwhile, Atletico Madrid against Girona, another ding-dong affair. Civitas Metropolitano, the venue, played each other 9 times in 2017. 3 for Atletico, 1 for Girona, and 5 draws, of course. Now, Atletico 2-0 win their biggest, scoring 16 goals in those 9 games, 1.78 goals a game ratio. Girona 4-3 win their biggest, scoring 13 goals in those 9 games, 1.44 goals game ratio. Both sides on 50% form right now, of course, identical form. 3 wins, 3 defeats over the last 6 games. Third in the table, Girona, 65 points for the campaign against Atletico, 4th in the table, 58 points for the campaign as well. Last time around, over at Madrid, it was a 2-1 win for Atletico back in October 2022. The reverse fixture in Girona was a 4-3 win for Girona. That's right, big 7-goal thriller. The odds here, even Stevens. Yeah, Atletico 13-5 is Girona at 5-2. The draw. I've gone with it. I've gone with Madrid on this one. 3-1 win. Maybe just maybe. The bubble has burst for Girona, but they need to hang on for dear life if they want top 4. We'll see if they can do that as the season comes to a climax. Meanwhile, Vallecano against Getafe coming at you at the Estadio de Valacias. They have played each other 26 times since 2003. 13 wins for Vallecano, 9 wins for Getafe, 4 draws, of course. The biggest win for Vallecano, 3-0 win, scoring 39 goals in 26 matches, 1.50 goals a game on average. Meanwhile, Getafe, 3-1 win, their biggest, scoring 27 goals in 26 matches, 1.04 goals a game on average. Just 1 win in the last 6 games for Getafe. Are 33% form for them right now, 11th for the table, 38 points for the campaign. Vallecano on 42% form for them right now, just 1 win in the last 6. They're on 16 for the table, 30 points for the campaign as well. Last time around, over at Vallecano, it was a 0-0 draw. That was back in October 2022. The reverse fixture in Getafe, 2-0 win for Vallecano, who are unbeaten against Getafe over the last 5. 2 wins, 3 draws. The odds for this, 6-5 is your Vallecano, 21-10. The draw, 5-2 is your away win. That is Getafe. I'm also making Vallecano win this one as well. 2-1 win to make it 6 unbeaten against Getafe. Mallorca against Real Madrid, of course, coming at you over at the Mallorca Estadi. That's right, played each other 45 times since 1997. Got 13 wins for Mallorca, 26 wins for Real Madrid. 6 draws, of course. Mallorca, 5-1 win, their biggest, scoring 49 goals in 45 matches, 1.09 goals a game on average. Meanwhile, Real Madrid, 6-1 win, their biggest, scoring 88 goals in 45 matches, 1.96 goals a game on average. Unbeaten in the last 6 matches are Real Madrid, 83% form for them right now. Top of the table, 75 points for the campaign against the Mallorca, 58% form for them right now. Just 1 win in the last 4, but they are 15th with 31 points for the season. Last time around, over at Mallorca, the Mallorca Estadi, it was a 1-0 win for Mallorca back in February 2023. The reverse fixture over in Madrid, it was a 1-0 win for Real Madrid back in March this year, 2024, of course. Real Madrid with, of course, a busy week. Man City coming to Spain this week in the Champions League, so maybe that focus will be on that. 15-4 is your Mallorca, 13-5, of course, is your draw, and 11-8 on is your Real Madrid, who will win this one regardless. 2-0 win for them on the road to maintain their lead at the top of the table, maybe even extending their lead. Meanwhile, Cadiz up against Barcelona coming on Saturday, April the 13th. Played each other 9 times, 205, 2 wins for Cadiz, 5 wins for Barcelona, and 2 draws, of course. Cadiz with a 1-0 win being their biggest, scoring 5 goals in those 9 games, 0.56 goals a game on average. Meanwhile, Barcelona 4-0 win, the biggest, scoring 14 goals in 9 matches, 1.56 goals a game on average. They are, of course, on 92% form, are Barcelona, unbeaten in at least the last 6 games. They are second with 67 points for the campaign against the Cadiz side, 58% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They are 18th with 25 points for the season. They are scrapping for every single point. Last time around, over in Cadiz, it was a demolition job by Barcelona. 4-0 win it was way back in September 2022. The reverse fixture over at the over in Barcelona was a 2-0 win for the champions. They are still champions, aren't they? Back in, of course, did they win it last year? I can't really remember. But back in August, Barcelona picking up the victory. Also, Barcelona are in action against PSG this week again. Another busy week for the juggernauts over in La Liga. The odds here, though, 10-3 is your Cadiz, 6-5 on is your Barcelona, and 5-2 the draw. But regardless, they should win this one. 3-1 win for me on the road. 3 points in the bags. Into Sunday's games we go now. April the 14th we go, and it's Las Palmas against Sevilla. They have played each other 14 times since 1988. 3 wins for Las Palmas, 7 wins for Sevilla. We got 4 draws, of course. Las Palmas 2-0 win. Their biggest, scoring 13 goals in 14 matches, 0.93 goals a game on average. Sevilla, though, 2-0 win. The biggest, scored 16 goals in 14 matches, 1.14 goals a game as well. Sevilla Sevilla on 50% form for them right now. 1-2, lost to and drawn to over the last 6. They are 14th with 31 points for the campaign against the Las Palmas side, who are winless in at least the last 6 games. They're on 17% form for them right now. 12th in the table, 37 points as well. Last time around, over in Las Palmas at the Gran Canaria, it was a 2-1 win for Sevilla back in February 2018. They are unbeaten against them over the last 6, actually winning 6 on the bounce, including a friendly for Sevilla. Sevilla, though, are, of course, 8-1. What are we looking at here? They're actually 13-8. Favoured for the victory here, actually level on odds with Las Palmas, both on 13-8 for the victory. 21-10 is the draw, but I'm going for Sevilla on the road against the ropey looking Las Palmas. Meanwhile, Granada up against Alaves on Sunday, April the 14th as well. Played each other 11 times in 2016. Got 7 wins for Granada, 3 wins for Alaves, 1 draw, of course. Granada, though, 3-0 win, the biggest, scoring 22 goals in 11 matches. That's 2 goals a game on average. Meanwhile, Alaves, 3-1 win, their biggest, scoring 17 goals in 11 matches, 1.55 goals a game as well. Alaves on 33% form for them right now, just 1 win in the last 6. They are 13th with 32 points for the season. Granada, of course, 8% form for them right now, 5 defeats on the spin. They are 19th, 14 points for the season as well. Last time around, over at the Estadio Nuevo Las Carminas, it was a 3-1 win for Granada back in December 2022. That was in the Segundo Division. The odds for this one, we have Granada 11-5 for the victory, 13-10 is your Alaves, and 21-10 the draw. And I've got a draw on this one. Point apiece doesn't really help anybody. None the same. Into the final 3 is Bilbao up against Villarreal, or is it? It should be. Atletico Bilbao up against Villarreal over at the Mendoza. Coming at you this coming 14th. Up, of course, is Bilbao up against Villarreal coming at you at the San Mam Stadium. It is scheduled for the 14th of April. Of course, they have played each other 49 times since 1988. We've got 16 wins for Bilbao. We've got 18 wins for Villarreal. We've got 15 draws, of course. Bilbao 4-0 win the biggest, scoring 56 goals in 49 matches, 1.14 goals a game. Meanwhile, Villarreal on 5-1 win their biggest, scoring 69 goals in 49 matches, 1.41 goals a game on average. Villarreal on 67% form for them right now, winning 4 of the last 6. They are 10th, 38 points for the season. Bilbao on 75% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They are 5th with 56 points for the campaign as well. Last time around, though, over at the San Mams, it was a 1-0 win for Bilbao back in October 2022. They also picked up a win in Villarreal back in November of this campaign. 3-2 win it was for Bilbao heading into this one. The odds here, 10-7 on is your Bilbao, 14-5 is the draw, 7-2 is of course your away win. That's a Villarreal victory here. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for the hosts, Bilbao, trying to compete for those Champions League spots. Enter the final 2. It's my boys, it's Sociedad, it's Almira, of course, coming at you at the Real Arena. Played each other 11 times in 2010. 5 wins for Sociedad, 4 for Almira, 2 draws, of course. Sociedad with a big 3-0 win, their biggest, scoring 22 goals in 11 matches, 2 goals a game on average. Almira, though, 2-1 win, their biggest, scoring 16 goals in 11 matches, 1.45 goals a game as well. Almira, 42% form for them right now, just 1 win in the last 6, 20th in the table, 13 points for the season. Sociedad, 50% form for them right now, 3 wins on the bounce, of course, 6th in the table, 49 points for the campaign as well. Last time around at the Real Arena, it was a 1-0 win for Sociedad back in May 2023. The reverse fixture, 3-1 win it was over in Almira back in November. Sociedad are unbeaten against Almira over the last 4. They've won 3 in the bounce, conceding just 1 goal in those last 3 games. The odds here, 3-1 on is your Sociedad, 4-1 the draw, 8-1 your long shots is Almira. But I'm back at my boys here with a 2-1 win to take 3 points. And again, move the chains. And then we wrap it up, of course, on Monday with Osasuna against Valencia. That's right, coming at you at the Estadio El Sadar. They have played each other 45 times since 1994, 9 wins for Osasuna, 24 wins for Valencia, 12 draws, of course. The biggest win for Osasuna was a 3-1 win, scoring 38 goals in those 45 matches, 0.84 goals a game. Valencia, though, with a big 4-0 win, their biggest, 72 goals scored in 45 matches, 1.60 goals a game. Valencia on 58% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They are 7th with 44 points for the campaign. Osasuna doing way okay, 9th for the season, 39 points for the campaign. They have 58% form at the moment, just 1 win in the last 3 matches. Last time around, over at the Estadio El Sadar, it was a 2-1 win for Valencia, but the reverse fixture in Valencia back in August, match number 3, it was a big win for Osasuna. 2-1 win it was for them way back when. The odds for this one, though, 6-4 is your Osasuna, 21-10 is, of course, your away win as Valencia, and 90-10 is the draw. Both sides evenly matched sort of thing on this one, but I'm back in Valencia to take the points on the road. 1-0 win, 3 points in the bag, and away they go. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like. It will still be Madrid, top of the tops. That's Real Madrid, of course. Barcelona in 2nd, Girona remain in 3rd. Atletico Madrid will be in 4th. Going down, Cadiz, Granada, and Almira, pretty much as you like it. And that's all I've got for you today. But we'll be back, of course, another match day prediction just around the corner. So be sure to subscribe, smash your like, and of course, catch me later for the next one.